Operant conditioning can be very beneficial for potential or current parents. And we may not realize that we are rewarding bad behavior as parents. And so it's good to catch ourselves from time to time and learn about psychology, because we can unknowingly reinforce behavior even though we temporarily alleviate what we consider an unproductive behavior. It may reinforce an unpleasant behavior in the long term. Okay, so let's go through these really quickly. We've got positive reinforcement. So this is whenever we add something to the situation to make the behavior more likely to occur. So your child cleans their room, you give them extra video game time, or you give them a treat, such as candy, food, whatever the case is. Just your classic form of positive reinforcement. Okay. Now, positive punishment. This is whenever the child does something, you're wanting to decrease a behavior, right? It's punishment. And so, but with positive, it doesn't inherently mean something's good. We just mean that we're adding something to the situation. So a child does something that you don't want them to do. You want to decrease the behavior, such as, being mean to their sibling. And so what you may do as a result is you add something to the situation, such as spanking. So you spank a child to make that behavior of arguing or being mean to their sibling less likely to occur. Now, negative reinforcement. This is something to be aware of, because your child can negatively reinforce you. So you may try and use operant conditioning tactics, but they are very smart as well. So what they may do in a store, if you've ever experienced this before, you've seen a child, they're lashing out, they're crying, they're welling because they want a particular toy or candy. And so the parent just gives in. They say, okay, whatever. And so they give them the toy or the candy, and then they stop the crying. In that situation, the baby is negatively reinforcing you, because negative equals remove, and reinforcement makes behavior more likely to occur. So from the baby to the parent, they are telling you, they are trying to reinforce your gift giving, or I'll just say that, gift giving behavior, because whenever you engage in that particular behavior, they will remove something, they will stop the crying, the welling, the acting out. And so alternatively, from your end, you may not realize this, but the parents are actually positively reinforcing the child's unhealthy behavior. They are saying the reinforcement here is the crying, the welling out, because what the consequence is it's positive. It's giving them something to make the behavior more likely to occur. So they're giving them the toy and unknowingly telling them that they're telling them that whenever they want something, the correct method is to cry, act out, well, whatever the case is. So this is a very important scenario to understand, because our kids can negatively reinforce us, and we can reward bad behavior when it's unnecessary. Then we've got negative punishment. So something is removed to decrease the likelihood of a behavior. So when it comes to punishment, we're wanting to diminish or reduce the likelihood of a behavior. So if a child acts inappropriately in public, what the consequence may be is whenever you get home, you're going to take away something, either take away a toy, put them in timeout, so take away their time when they could be doing something that they want to do. So removing something from the situation to make that behavior less likely to occur. Now, when it comes to childhood stress and development, you probably have heard of this concept before, known as ACEs, or adverse childhood experiences. Again, the earliest figure in psychology to let us know that early childhood experiences do have an impact on us in adulthood was Sigmund Freud. And so childhood trauma, as defined by ACEs, is childhood trauma that might include neglect, abandonment, sexual abuse, physical abuse, parent of sibling treated violently, separation or incarceration of parents, or having a parent with a mental illness.